And boys, we are back here with another college football ultimate team video. In today's video, I want to go position by position and give you guys who I think is the best card at every single position. Before we get into today's video, I do want to talk about our sponsor real quick, MMOEXP.com. If you guys want an alternative to buying packs, consider buying coins at MMOEXP and make sure to use code DILL at checkout for 5% off your order. Now, we are going to go ahead and get it started right here at the quarterback spot where I am going to have Jalen Milroe. Now, I think there is some debate right here. Jalen Milroe, 90 speed, 92 throw power. It has great accuracies as well. I feel like if you don't like Jalen Milroe, you probably don't like his release. And other options I could see, I mean, Jameis Winston's a beast. Still love Diego, still love Braxton. Joe Burrow, I'm walking with you. I wouldn't agree, but yeah, for me, I am going with Jalen Milroe as my QB1. And I just love the throw power and also just the fact that he's the fastest quarterback in the game. I feel like this card is a beast. And at running back right here, I am going to go ahead and have 90 overall DeAnthony Thomas still. And really for me, it's obviously just the physical stats. 91 speed, 90 acceleration, has 90 change direction, just has like the best balance of physical stats in this game. And he isn't like a trucking or break tackle type of back, but he can do a little bit out the backfield too, catching and receiving. At fullback right here, it is Caleb Driscoll, technically even at the 87. So we're going to have season 2 Caleb Driscoll right here. You could potentially get him up to the 91. I feel like there's better options that we could cover in a little minute, but just has a really good balance of run block, lead block, and impact blocking. Now, if you're looking for someone to spend coins on, Max Bredesen right here from Michigan is your best option. Then after that, we got to talk about receiver right here, where we're going to have 3 receivers. At wide receiver 1 right here, I am going to have Xavier Restrepo right here. Potential upgrade card. You got to play solo seasons until your thumbs fall off, but you can get Restrepo all the way up to a 92. I believe you have to win the event 7 times to upgrade this card all the way, which in total took me like 7 hours. You might be able to do it a little bit faster, but yeah, this card is 5'10". The big thing though, 93 speed. Now also we got to talk about potential like 50 out of 50 top 15 theme teams. This card being 95 speed, it's really Restrepo, and also I am going to have Rondale Moore as well. For me, it's really just the speed. Like, I get Rondale Moore's 5'7", and you might not like him because of that. I feel like he's so good on just literally streaks, just running past people. I feel like he deserves to be here. And also 90s across the board for route running. I get not liking the catch in traffic. Understandable if you want someone else right here. But yeah, these are going to be my top 2 receivers. And then at wide receiver 3, could be Djax. Could be potentially like Jamar Chase. Don't hate Ryan Williams either. I'm going to go ahead and go Maserati Marv though. I like Maserati Marv rounding out the trio of wide receivers too, because this is a tall receiver. He is 6'4", 91 speed, has 90 for short and deep route running. And I do like the taller receivers better. It's just like, I feel like these 2 cards speed was just too much to pass up. And now we're going to go to tight end right here. We're at tight end. It's going to be Luke Lachey. Now, do I think he's worth 1.7 mil? I'd say no, but this card could potentially be 93 speed on the top 15 theme team, 80 run block, great short and medium route running, like literally just definition, do it all tight end. This card was kind of crazy too. I didn't think the gold cutter ability was that crazy on him. You could run it on him, but I don't think he needs it. I think he just gets open no matter what. But I do want to go ahead and mention someone at tight end 2 right here, where I am going to talk about Cooper Flanagan just because love this card right here. And I think he's still one of the best choices for the 91, potential 90 speed on the theme team, like insane. But my major selling point for Cooper Flanagan is the 95 medium route running. I think you definitely notice that, and I think that makes a major difference. Now we're going to go to offensive line right here. We're just talking about offensive line in general. You're going to want pass block finesse, pass block power, and run block. Pass block finesse and pass block power work against the defender's power moves and finesse move ratings, while run block works against block shed. So really for me, I'm looking for an all-out balance to say you're the best. Your scheme might be a little bit different though. If you just run the ball, you just look at run block, right? Or if you just pass the ball, you look at pass block power, you look at pass block finesse. And at left tackle right here, it's actually gonna be Amari Knight for me. So we compare him to someone like Devin Manuel right here. He has 1 pass block power, 11 pass block finesse on this card, and then loses 2 run block, of course. But again, I like the balance of this card the best. So Amari Knight is gonna be our left tackle. At left guard is gonna be Thomas Rymack. There's just really not a lot of left guards in the game. He has 90 pass block power, 90 pass block finesse, 85 run block. And like our old best left guard was Hayden Connor right here. He just kind of clears him from a stat standpoint. All right, now at center right here, we kind of have a tie. It's either Auburn's Reese right here, or it is Federico. And if we look at it, right, so Federico has 2 run block, but this card has 1 pass block power, 2 pass block finesse. I guess it's gonna lean towards Reese. I feel like I don't know. It's kind of like a wash though, and I feel like for 92K compared to 300K, give me this card. It's literally one rating, but technically Reese is the best. And then at right guard right here, we are still gonna have Preston Wilson, and Preston Wilson, we'll compare him to Rocco. 90 pass block finesse, 92 pass block power, 82 run block, 6 more pass block power, 4 more pass block finesse, and then only loses by 3 run blocks. So yeah, Preston Wilson, best balance at right guard. And rounding out right tackle right here, it's actually not gonna be Francis for us. It's gonna be Emory Jones. So let's go ahead and compare him to Francis right here. Yes, Francis does have 3 more pass block power and also 1 more run block, but Emory Jones has 6 more pass block finesse, so Emory Jones has the better balance. And yeah, boys, this is what the offensive side of the ball is looking like. Let's go over to the defense. We're at defense. We're gonna start out at free safety right here, and I feel like this should be no surprise. My first ballot cut Hall of Famer right here, Ed Reed. Now, Ed Reed is 5'11", but has 90 speed and 90 zone coverage, and you're gonna notice a theme in the secondary. I'm trying to hit 90 zone. I feel like once you hit that 90 zone level, you notice your zones start to zone, especially have that ball hawk ability with that, like, gets a little crazy. So Ed Reed, one of my personal favorite cards in the game, and we're gonna go over to strong safety. And honestly, I don't really like the strong safety position. I think the best one is Jalen Stroman. Man, he's good in a man-based defense, but 86 zone at this point, we just have so many people that can hit 90. So what I would potentially do, potential Marquez Seigel right here, or also Malachi Starks. Love this Malachi Starks card. And just run the zone coverage strategy item, the DB one. He can get up to 90 zone, and you can just play him at strong safety. And I do this. I think Malachi Starks plays fine. Technically, Jalen Stroman is the best strong safety, but I like this duo more than Stroman. And now let's go to corner right here, where we're going to have 3 options. We're also not going to have Charles Woodson on the list because we can't get him right now, right? So we're just going to act like that card doesn't exist. CB1 is going to be Benjamin Morrison. He's just simply the fastest right now, and he's 6 foot height. He has 92 zone as well. Again, I want to hit 90 zone. Maybe not the best from a man standpoint, but even then, I still think he's a top 3 man corner in the game, just because of what his physical stats could potentially be, right? Like, we're talking about 95 speed on the top 15 theme team. What I will say about Benjamin Morrison is I kind of question, like, is he going to be as good as long as, say, Quinshon Judkins or like Colin Oliver or were like top in at their position? I'd probably lean and say no, but I still think Benjamin Morrison is CB1 in the game right now. Now it's CB2. I'm going to have Darqueze Dennard right here. And again, he's 5'11". He has 92 speed, 91 acceleration. Really, like, the height is a little bit of a weakness, but I love hitting 90 zone, and 90 press as well is nice. But again, big thing for me, want to hit the 90 zone. And at CB3, it is going to go ahead and be Jabbar Muhammad for me. I love this Jabbar Muhammad card. 91 speed, 90 acceleration, again, 91 zone. So I prioritize zone coverage right here. I feel like if you ran man, you go Benjamin Morrison, Jermod McCoy, and potentially like Will Lee, maybe Travis Hunter as well. I don't hate that. But yeah, your trio, if you run man, will look a little bit different, but love these guys in a zone-based defense. And now let's go ahead and round out the front 7 right here at right outside linebacker. I am going to go ahead and have Wesley right here from the U. Jalen Walker is a very elite pass rusher though, and this is just 2 different roles. I think Wesley's the best right outside linebacker, but he's a coverage player. 88 speed, 86 acceleration, which, I mean, you're looking at Jalen Walker, you're like 90 speed, 93 accel. Wesley has crazy change of direction, which I think that might actually be the most important rating on the defense side of the ball. Hot take maybe, but when you have high change of direction, you can move. So yeah, love this Wesley card. And again, like I was saying with Malachi Starks, with the potential strategy card, he could get up to 90 zone coverage, major threshold to hit. Now we're going to go to left outside linebacker, where this is, again, a pretty weak position. It's gonna be Isaiah Glasker, but I don't even really like this card. He's 6'5", 230, 88 speed, 90 acceleration, and he can also get up to 90 zone like Wesley. Another pass coverage guy, but his biggest weakness is the fact that he has low change of direction, and I feel like if you use this card, you can definitely feel that change of direction being lower. So I don't love this card. I feel like Jalen Walker and Wesley are a better duo, but Glasker will make the list for me today. And at middle linebacker 1 and 2, middle linebacker 1, we are going to have Luke Kuechly, 6'3", 88 speed, 89 acceleration, 87 zone coverage this time. So just really like balanced linebacker, like good physical stats, good zone coverage, just good all the way around. Also hits 90 play rec, which is nice. But at middle linebacker 2, I think this is probably my personal favorite card in the game, Chris Paul Jr. Love this card right here, man. He is 6'1", 87 speed, 87 acceleration. Doesn't have like the craziest zone in the world. Why I love this card so much though, 90 change of direction. User this card and tell me you don't think he moves a little bit different. Like, I think Chris Paul Jr. and Ed Reed are first ballot cut Hall of Famers for me. That's how much I love those cards. Now let's go to D-line right here, where at right end, I am still going to have James Pierce. The reason why James Pierce is here, 90 speed, 91 acceleration is great. It's really not to do with his core ratings though. 90 block shed's great. The power moves are lower. The finesse moves aren't crazy anymore, but this is still the only card in the game to get that silver quick jump ability, which I think that is really valuable. Now, if you don't run quick jump, you got cards like Jared Verse or potentially Mateo as well. Like, you have some other options if you don't run quick jump, but I think with quick jump, James Pierce Jr. is the best. At left end right here, I'm going Jack Sawyer. This card is insane. He has 88 speed, 85 acceleration, 91 block shed, 93 power moves, 85 finesse moves. I honestly love the pass rush duo, Jack Sawyer and also Jalen Walker. And you know what, man? Jalen Walker is so... I have to put Jalen Walker on the list. I just have to. He has to be here somewhere. This is a great card right here. He just has to, you know what, backup for pass rush, I don't care. You know what, I'm gonna start him over Glasker because again, I just like that duo so much. Kind of like what I was saying about Malachi Starks though, even though Glasker technically is the best left outside linebacker, I like that more. Now let's go to DT, where we're gonna have two options. At DT1, I'm gonna have Walter Nolan. Walter Nolan is a beast. 6'4", 290, has 91 block shed, 90 power moves, 89 finesse moves, great speed and acceleration for the DT, and also has top end pass rush in the game, like 90 block shed, 90 power moves, elite stuff right there. And at DT2, I do like Ron Swanson right here, but I'll give it to Quinnen Williams, and we'll compare those two cards right here. Haloti Ngata deserves a mention as well, but 83 speed, has more block shed, more power moves with lower finesse moves. You could go Ron Swanson right here though if you like the finesse rushers more, but Quinnen Williams, another beast. And yeah, this is what the defensive side of the ball is looking like. Let's go over kicker and punter real quick. Punter gonna be Corey Taylor, highest kick power in the game, right? You're not really gonna see that much of a difference between him and David Nunez though. They have the same kick power, so you want to save a little bit, go after David Nunez. And also at kicker, we are gonna have Cairo Santos because he has the highest kick power. So yeah, boys, this has been my thoughts on the best player at every single position in college football Ultimate Team. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Who do you think should have been on the list that maybe wasn't on the list? But if you guys did enjoy this video, you enjoy content like this, want to stay updated with everything that's the best here in college, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now, if you guys do want to go and see me use some of these cards live on stream, been streaming here on both YouTube and Twitch. To watch on the YouTube, make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you guys want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.